It is time for the best day ever. Best day ever is, of course, the slogan for the North Carolina State Fair. We are back in Raleigh for some rides and some food. Hey, it's Andrew, Park Rovers. Let's check out the North Carolina State Fair 2023. One thing that's new this year are these fancy wristbands. I like it. And the first coaster I see is the Super Cyclone. I've ridden this one in the past. There's a video on the Park Rovers YouTube channel. One thing to keep in mind on the Super Cyclone is there are no single riders allowed. But it's one of the better coasters here. Named Tesla AC. Wow. Some very big prizes here on the Midway. Oh yeah, the legendary Rasta banana. I really like this Himalaya because it's outdoors. Here's a brand new coaster I'm seeing for the first time. This is a brand new Dragon from Powers' Great American Midways. Powers' last Dragon ended up at Family Kingdom Park in Myrtle Beach. On closer inspection, I think this Dragon may have had a past life. However, we're going to give it a go since it's new to us. I like the dragons and diapers surrounding the coaster, as well as the first car has a dragon giving a thumbs up, holding a just hatched baby dragon. There we go, back row. And of course I have to sit crisscross applesauce on these things. Well, that was a fun ride on the Dragon. Always good to get a new coaster credit. Here's Powers' Great American's Wacky Worm. I think I rode this last year if I'm not mistaken, so we'll forgo this. Here's where you can see Agra Cadabra, a Magic of Agriculture show. 3 times a day, 12:33 and 5 today. I dig the theming on this one. This is called Wipeout. It's an SBF Visa flat ride. Here's Powers' Great American Midway's largest Ferris wheel. I like that they have a screen in the middle there. This is called the hamster dance. I guess you get in one of these plastic hamster wheels and bump into other people. Interesting. Here's the original mini apple pie, 100% deep fried goodness. The Magic Dragon coaster. Unfortunately, I am way too tall. Next rider height is 54 inches. I really like this giant happy avocado. I wanted to point out that it's the last year, sadly, of these buildings here that host a variety of eating establishments.
Cheese, barbecue, hot dogs, footlong hot dogs, hamburgers, cheeseburgers. You got that over here with your choice of slaw, onions, and chili. Right here at the Lions Club.
Oh yeah, here's the Wade Show's The Haunted Dark Ride. Sadly, not a lot working inside the haunted dark ride. Might give a go at the Asylum. I see that dark ride up ahead. Here's the Mighty Mouse, Wild Mouse spinning coaster. Seeing that makes me wonder if we might see some RMC traveling Wild Mouses in the future. RMC is, of course, Rocky Mountain Construction, one of the top names in the roller coaster industry right now. Here's the Asylum. One cool thing about the Asylum is you can see all the serial killers on the side. Jeffrey Dahmer may be the most famous right now.
I'm coming in front of there and I'm leaving.
Much better dark ride. I think only one thing wasn't working in there. Here's the air raid. Little pendulum ride here. Not today. Here's the Lost City walkthrough. It looks like you got kind of like the Little Mermaid and Nemo there. Ah, the zipper. Not today. Now we are going to go toward Dorton Arena in the back there.
What you want. I know how it works. Any prize in the game when you win. Guys, you were close.
Looks like there's a selfie station inside the Dorton Arena. I also think there's the beer garden on the back of the Dorton Arena. Oh, there's the Ragin' Cajun. That's also the name of a spinning coaster up at Six Flags America outside DC. Okay, I think I see the other section of rides up ahead. Oh wow, here's a ride where you lay flat. And it's next door to another wacky worm from Wade Shows. A buddy messaged me and said he's inside the Dorton Arena, so I'm gonna check it out. Right outside, I want to point out that there is the waterfall stage. We saw Mega Colossus there last year. Caught a frisbee. Here's a little note about the Dorton Arena. It says this is the centerpiece of the Midway. Also, you have some original blueprints here. This is pretty cool. Try to get my camera out of the way. Oh, check out this image. You can see Straight Shows there out of Orlando. We saw their Midway. They're celebrating 100 years. We saw their Midway at the Carolina Classic Fair. Wow. Outside of Dorton Arena now, and there's a sea of WRL people and a sandwich. Carried by an ant? All right. All the WRAL people staring at you as you eat in their picnic area. So I've been informed to go around Dorton Arena toward the big wheel to get to Oak City Fish and Chips and get my Colossal shrimp. Here's the giant wheel behind Dorton Arena. This is an add-on experience here at the NC State Fair, also known as the Sky Gazer, I believe. Ah, yeah, the beer garden, NC Public House, right at the back of Dorton Arena, and right to the left, La Farm Bakery and Oak City Fish and Chips. Perfect. So here is the menu for Oak City Fish and Chips. We went with the Colossal Shrimp Pop for 29 bucks. And right next door is La Farm Bakery. Here's the menu. They have all-day breakfast options, and then lunch and dinner, and also some coffee and other drinks. La Farm also has a number of pastry items available. Check out these macarons and s'mores. Here is the candied bacon s'more. Buddy got this for me. And here is the Colossal Shrimp. Can't say it's necessarily worth 29 bucks, but we'll give it a go. It received rave reviews from the media night on Monday night here, where members of WRIL and other members of the media tried food. Here's a singular Colossal Shrimp. I guess $9.50. Well, I gotta say the Colossal Shrimp was pretty good. A little pricey, but really good. Now it's time for the candied bacon s'more. Look at this thing. Wow. Here's the inside of the s'more. You got chocolate in there, marshmallow surrounding. This is delicious. On the way out, I noticed these bread spiders. That's awesome. All right, it is time for the NC Public House. And I've ordered the Froghorn IPA. A lot of options here at the NC Public House, 10 different taps. And here we are at the beer garden. I got my Froghorn IPA. Cheers. And that's all for the beer business. Now we're gonna move on. I realized I might have seen all of the Midway, or at least traversed all of the Midway. Gonna do one pass by the Midway again, but I wanted to revisit my aunt carrying a sandwich. Back in the front of Dorton Arena, and I stopped by the waterfall stage one more time.
We all got things that we can't go back. Some places forever.
I think that band was Nick Autry, and now we're gonna walk through and maybe get one of those free hush puppies, see if there's, I don't think there's any more rides, so I think we've seen all the rides here. I've spotted the Korean corn dogs. We tried those at the Carolina Classic Fair in Winston. You can watch that video on the Park Rovers YouTube channel. We are walking toward, hopefully, the free hush puppies. Well, missed out on the free hush puppies. I guess they close at sunset, maybe. Next year, maybe. I think it's time to see some flowers and plants. Here's the bonsai competition. I like this one, growing out of a GameCube. Wow. Now we're gonna check out some of the decorative gardens. Wow, look at these guys. Spooky garden. This is called Davy Jones's Gardens, and everything is numbered here. Look at the octopus. Here's the Dream Backyard, a Barbie-inspired garden. I like the little beach balls floating in the pool. Here's Journey to Neverland, a Peter Pan inspired garden. This garden's called Small Space Big Fun. Look at all the pool toys in those little small baby pools. This garden's called Feeling Grounded and it has 6 hidden Mickeys. I just spotted one. Looks like it also got a first place ribbon. See a campfire in the back left. Nice. Look at this. I don't think I've seen this before. A scarecrow competition? Wow. These are awesome. This garden's called the Pepper Sphere. Peppers are everywhere. I like the orb in the back on the side, the Pepper Sphere. Nice. Here's the hip hop garden. I like those guys. Here's a garden called It's 5 O'Clock Somewhere. R.I.P. Jimmy Buffett. I think he'd really appreciate this garden. I like the banner in the back with the parrot. So those were my favorite gardens, and now it's time to return to the village of yesteryear. Oh yeah, I love it in here. This building has a lot of handmade goods from crafts people in North Carolina. One of my favorite booths is the Viking one. They've got some Viking games, all handmade. Really cool. One cool thing is that they honor the artists from the village of yesteryear with a Heritage Award. You can see some of the winners from past years. Here's a memorial for Dalton Lynch, a potter for 19 years. He exhibited here in the village of yesteryear. Here's another one for David Gardner, a potter for 34 years. So that's all from the village of yesteryear. We're gonna keep walking and see more exhibits here. And we got distracted by the corn, so it's a corn break now. Oh, giant turkey legs. No thanks. And we're going in the Agri-Supply Expo Center. Got to see the giant pumpkin, of course. Here's a giant pumpkin, but not the giant pumpkin. Looks like this is a world record watermelon. 308 pounds. Wow. Right next to this beauty. Giant pumpkin, 2,124 pounds. A little over 2025. Here are the winners. I guess not the ones that weigh the most, but first place is back there. 1,097.3 pounds. Nice. Okay, so the winner by weight was 2,124 pounds. And I noticed they had the international competition, so the ones we were looking at were regional. These are from other areas. In the back here is the milk booth where you can milk a cow. I recently did that at Silver Dollar City. It wasn't a real cow though. And here you can milk a real cow. And it only costs $5 to milk a cow. We got quite a line to milk a cow tonight. Interesting. Here's some peafowls. Look like peacocks. Some hatching chickens. Very cute. Some outcasts outside the building here. Friends looking at this deep fried Oreo, beignet, funnel cake station. And we're back traversing all of these food options.
Place out here that makes occasion
I'm back at the Apex Lions Club, and I think, you know, it might be time to get one last big biscuit. At the fair since 1943. I think we're going to get a ham biscuit. Here's one last look inside the building here. I love all the handwritten signs here. I had a great foot long. Here's a closer look at the prices. Everything very affordable here. Here's the breakfast menu.
And eat with us here at the North Carolina State
Here it is,
Fair.
the ham biscuit from the Apex Lions Club. Just $5.
Obviously replacing the air inside with fresh air and chili. Right here at the Lions Club, good food for a good cause. Or maybe some barbecue. We got barbecue sandwiches, barbecue plates comes with fries, nut pie, lemon pie, pecan and pecan. We got both. And there's
That was a fantastic, very salty ham biscuit. Now we're gonna move on. I think we wanna see more of the buildings and maybe check out. I remember there's a really awesome cake contest, so I wanna see that. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite buildings here. Here's all the desserts. And here's the line to see the cakes. The cake line starts here. There's a happy 4th of July cake next to the Minions. Grew on top of the Minions cake there. Tom and Jerry cake. Oh wow, look at that Moana cake. Corn cake. NC State football cake, Carter Finley Stadium. Ooh, look at this Nintendo Mario cake. Bowser on top. We got some wedding cakes up here and some pies. This pie has a spider on it. There's a chess cake. A whale cake. Alice in Wonderland cake. And here are the winners: an Avatar cake, another Mario cake, and a fish. Now we're going to check out the Kerr Scott building here. I think they have some art in here. So in this building you can see art by kind of grade: elementary school, middle school, high school. Let's check out some high school art. Ramen. This one's pretty cool. 4th place though. That's a first place to me. Look at this 3D North Carolina piece. You have the lighthouse there. Got the mountains in the western part of the state. Here's the Joker. Wham! Kablooey. I'm in the middle school section now. I like this candy series. Hot tamales. Fierce. I think I like the elementary school art the most. Look at that cat. Here are taxi balls. Back walking the Midway now. Kind of winding down our time here at the fair. I like this bacon booth. You can get bacon water there. Now it is time once again for the State Fair Flyer. So one thing to know about the State Fair Flyer is even if the line is long, it moves pretty fast. Just got off the State Fair Flyer, and I think this is where they usually shoot the fireworks off, and that'll happen in about 50 minutes. So I think that'll do it for our day here at the North Carolina State Fair 2023. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Park Rovers, and we'll see you next time. There it is, the fireworks barge right in the center of this pond here. Very nice. I like the fountain. Highly recommend the park and ride shuttle to and from the fair. Also, completely free and relatively fast. The one downside of the park and ride lot is the dust. Wow.